Okay, so I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want to do with my life. So I've been unemployed 7 months. Yeah, since September, and it is now May. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Almost 8 months. So, sorry about that. I think what I'm going to do is I want to get into real estate. Real estate. Real estate. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I want to be a realtor. My wife, along with others, have said that I would be good at it. I'm a good people person, so I'm told. I talk to people very easily, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty decent salesman. Like, not a shyster either. I know how to be a shyster, but I honestly try to avoid shysterisms. But I really think that realty is the direction I'm going to go in. So over the next little while, I am going to I'm going to study for my realty license, because apparently you have to have a license to sell houses, or any other property for that matter. It's weird. I'm just kidding. I get it. So anywho, yeah. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the study guide, the books, whatever, and I'm gonna just do it. I want to eventually become my own boss. I don't like working for people. Excuse me. I like the flexibility of being my own boss, owning my own company. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be a realtor. I've got a couple other ideas, but that's the main idea. I am working on a book, actually like 2 books. I'm not going to say anything about them because, so the way I write, and it's probably not smart, but I mean, whatever. The way I write is, I know what story I want to tell. Basically, I know the outline of the story. So, like right now, I haven't got a clue. I don't have any idea what the next thing would happen in the story, because I'm not there at the computer typing it down. But when I get there and I'm in front of my computer, it all comes to me, and it is sometimes the most random crap. But I put it on. I type it. I don't just sift through it, because I think that, for me at least, it all has to come out. It all has to just flow out, and that after it's on, not paper, but after it's on, it's out and it's on the screen. That's when I sift through. That's when I read through it, and sometimes I still don't delete because it's like, well, maybe that part would be better somewhere else in the book. So I'll kind of save it. I'll copy and paste it over to this other spot. But yeah, so I've got 2 books that I'm working on. One I think I'm going to hold off on and really concentrate on the other book. I was actually working on it today. But yeah, so so have you played, I just got so I'm really into Forza Horizon 3. Like that's my game. That is where I live when I'm not in reality. And it's just fun. It's a race car game. I don't know if you know Forza or not. It's on the Xbox. And it's just, it's a lot of fun. It can be addictive, but it's not like a Call of Duty or Halo or a lot of other games where, it's obviously not a shooting game, but it's not like it can be addictive. Yes, you can spend hours and hours racing cars. I've done that. But I like racing games way better than shooting games. And don't get me wrong, I do like shooting. It's fun. But I like race car games. First of all, I've always been a car guy ever since I was a kid. I love cars. I love learning about cars. I love everything about cars. Okay. So like that right there, if you like cars even the slightest bit, if you're a car guy or car girl, you'll enjoy this game. But last night I downloaded Forza Horizon 4. And you see, here's the thing. So for the last, year and a half, I've been playing Forza Horizon 3. And it's a lot of fun. I've gotten through a lot of challenges. I've gotten so in I don't know if other games do this. I got to assume that they do. I've played Halo a small handful of times. But so you can have your own crew on Horizon. So for probably 5 or 6 months, I was a part of a crew, and it was fine. It was it was kind of fun to talk to them and joke around, race, but here's the thing. In real life, I'm a very safe driver. I very rarely speed, as I'm speeding right now. But I don't speed. If I speed, I'm doing if it's a 65, I'll do maybe 70, 72. Okay, I don't speed like a lot of other people. Always have my seatbelt. Okay. You can hear the music, maybe. I'm just a very safe driver, okay? In the game, I'm not at all. I won't go out of my way to crash into you, but I won't go out of my way to not crash into you. If it happens, it happens. That being said, some of my own teammates were getting pissed off at the way I was driving. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, like, that's how I drive, and I'm not going to change it because I don't want to. And it was, like, it's a childish thing to say, childish attitude, but it was the way that they were coming at me. They weren't just asking, oh, hey, buddy, can you, stop crashing into people? It's really annoying. But they were just being dicks about it. Like, total dicks. And I was like, I'm not going to change, like. So essentially, they asked if I would leave the group, and I was like, "Well, fine. I don't want to be a part of a group that doesn't want me. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me, really. Like, you guys are, as far as I'm concerned, you're made up people because I've never met you and I don't plan to. So, deuces." Where was I going with this? I don't know. But so Forza, it's a really fun game. I started 4 last night, 2 nights ago. Was it last night? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's just, if you got it, I wouldn't suggest you buy an Xbox strictly for Forza, even though now they are, sorry, I have heartburn going on and it's killing me. Even though the Xbox right now is incredibly discounted, like at Walmart, I just saw a bundle with Forza 4, like $280. So I mean, if you got a couple $100 to spend, don't know how to spend it, go buy an Xbox. But for the very, very casual player, I don't know. As much as I really like Xbox and Forza, I'm not sure I would, if I was just a very casual, play once in a great while, I'm not sure I would have spent the money on it. But in my defense, I didn't spend the money on it. That's a whole different story. But yeah, I got it for free. So, I mean, anyway, that's not the point. The point is, Forza is amazing. Play it if you have the chance. Anywho. What else is going on? So today is, what is today? May 17th, I want to say. Probably. And I have yet to see Avengers Endgame. Have not seen it yet. I know every damn thing about it. I know who dies because, spoilers. But, like the first spoiler I found out, I was pissed because I was like, dude, I haven't seen it yet. And this other guy was like, I don't care. And I was like, dick. And he was like, yeah. But after that, I was like, doesn't even matter. Like, I still am going to see the movie. Like, I'm going to because I, want to see the movie. But, yeah, just haven't been able to see it. Again, I've been out of work almost 8 months, so $10 ticket to the theater is just, it's only $10, but when you're a one-income family, and as much as I am thankful for my wife's income, it's just not a priority. So Avengers Endgame made their $2 billion without my $10 contribution. But, such is life. It's okay. I'll see it eventually. Anyway, haven't seen Avengers. What other movie? I saw Infinity War. I've got that on my phone. I've seen every other Marvel movie. I've seen every other Marvel movie, but just not Endgame. I just read a thing that Marvel is talking about doing kind of an anti-hero group similar to Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is obviously DC, but they were talking like Red Hulk, Abomination, Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp, what's his face? Zemo, that his name, Zemo, from Civil War. Who else? I don't remember who else. Basically, like, ultimately, these characters started out good, but eventually just kind of went bad. Well, the story that I read was that I don't know if this is like an alternative universe or what, I don't know, but for whatever reason, the Avengers wouldn't be able to, and maybe it's the Accords, I don't know. And this is just an idea that I read. Who knows if Marvel's going to run with it. But, like, for whatever reason, the Avengers can't take care of the bad guy. Okay? And there's a lot of questionable methods to taking the bad guy, taking care of the bad guys, i.e. a lot of things that the normal superhero wouldn't be able to do, because superheroes generally have ethics. Well, the anti-hero, i.e. Deadpool, I don't know, whoever else, their ethics are a little bit more blurred, to put it kindly. So loud, so unnecessary loud. Guy has a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it sounds like a 72 Chevy. It just sounds like crap. Nothing wrong with a 72 Chevy, but anyway, I get off point. The idea is that this team would, because they don't have the Accords holding them back, or they don't have their ethics, their morals, whatever, they would be able to cross certain lines that the heroes couldn't cross. I would love to see that. I would love to see the Thunderbolts. That's what they would be. The Thunderbolts. I would love to see that movie. I would really like to see what's his face. I don't know the name of the actor. The guy who plays General Ross. I can't think of the guy's name. Anyway, I'd like to see him continue his role and become the Red Hulk. I hope they get the same actor to play Abomination. I hope the original actors for all those characters play their characters. I don't want to see characters go through different actors. I think that ruins the story in most cases. Sometimes, yes, it's okay. It can be for the better, but not all the time does it actually work out the way it's intended. I look at Don Cheadle playing War Machine, and yes, I love Don Cheadle. I do. But and it's not a question of if I like Terrence Howard more than Don Cheadle. I don't care either way. Except Terrence started out as Rhodes. So for me, when I see a movie, I try not to see the actor, I try to see the character. Okay? But when you go from Terrence Howard, who is very different looking than Don Cheadle, and when you go from Terrence to Cheadle, it's like, huh. Now, okay, after all these years, I mean, from 2000, Iron Man 2 came out in 2010, so here we are in 2019. Anytime that you talk about War Machine or Rhodey or excuse me, it's always Don Cheadle. But you know, like I kind of wanted to see Terrence Howard suit up. Like I wanted to see what he would be like as War Machine. Now, this far into it, I wouldn't ever go back. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, Terrence, come on back. If I was, Kevin Feige. But anyway, I don't know why I get on the most random tangents. Yeah, come on over. Totally fine. No blinkers necessary. So yes, I am driving right now, but I've got both hands on the steering wheel because I'm not a lunatic, and I've got my phone positioned where I can still do everything, because in the great state of Arizona, which is where I'm at and where I live, it is against the law to have your phone in your hand and drive. Governor Ducey signed that bill just maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Now, that actually is interesting because it goes into effect immediately. It went into effect immediately, but they won't start issuing tickets until I want to say 2020. Because they got to let the public get used to it. All right, now I'm holding on to it, and I'm going to put it right there. Nope, that's not going to work. I'm going to let you go because I'm done talking. It's already been almost 25 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this insanity. Alright, anyway, yeah, it's been a pleasure talking. I hope that it was good talking to you, talking to me, talking to you. But sometime I'll make another one of these videos, and maybe we can talk more. All right. Bye.